here's the photograph of Justin Herbert, and for the radio audience, I will say he looks like one of the kids in Stand By Me.
That's great. Perfect.
Literally.
Perfect.
He looks like one of the kids in Stand By Me.
I don't even recognize him.
Well, the long hair is now just short, sort of a buzz, in a way. And, you know, he does look like one of the kids in Stand By Me.
So Daniel Popper, who covers the Chargers for The Athletic, said
what
that
a look.
Herbert said that strength and conditioning coach John Lott, who we know from the Combine, he's in charge of the bench
Come
press,
on, Oregon.
cut his
Come
hair.
on, Duck.
Said, quote,
John Lott did the haircut?
John Lott did the haircut. He said he was good with the Clippers, Herbert said. I think he did a good job. He did not do a good job. You got butchered.
Note to
self?
Anybody. Or self. Yeah, you're right. Self. Note to self. Never let a strength and conditioning coach cut your hair. Never. And I know John Lott. I would never let John Lott cut my hair.
Yeah.
So is that a 2, Mike? Is that a 2? Did he just do a 2?
Yeah, I do a 2. That's a 2-1.
Jeez.
That's a buzz.
Herbert looks like he plays 2-guard for Hickory High right now.
He does look like Coach Dale is putting him in the game.
Yeah,
that's
shooting
true.
off the picket fence.
But he does look like one of the kids from Stand By Me, and the Jets will give him 2 for flinching this very weekend.
He looks like Ricky Rowe from Blue Chips.
He definitely wears Chuck Taylors, white high-top Chuck Taylors.
It's a choice.
And he passes it 4 times before shooting.
John Lott, who was one of the first ever TV stars of the Combine, when we mic'd him up on NFL Network, barking at all of the prospects as they were trying to put up as many reps of 225 as possible.
My goodness.
Come on, Pirate.
And I saw him at the Combine this year.
Come on, Oregon.
He was giving me some thoughts about my run. He watched me work out. We were in the same
He was so good when we would show
hotel
him
gym together. I would never, ever let him touch my head, ever. Tell me how to, get ready. I was listening to him intently about warming up, stretching, all that stuff. Strength and conditioning advice, yes.
Hair cutting?
Stylists, no. The one word I would use for John Lott, if I said you got to use one word for John Lott, intense, energetic. Stylist would not be one of them. No, I wouldn't say he's a stylist. Nope. I wouldn't even say he's a strength stylist. I wouldn't even use that word for strength. He's a conditioning stylist.
Strength and conditioning.
Wow.
That seems like the haircut you get at the beginning of camp.
Right,
as
exactly.
a rookie.
How about this now? I know you probably have other items going on.
It's fine. Go ahead.
Okay. Is there, honestly, the most superstitious group of people I've ever met are athletes. I've never met a more superstitious group than professional athletes. I guess maybe gamblers would be next. Maybe. Like, I got to sit at this part, or I moved from this couch to here.
Right.
That sort of stuff.
Yeah, my lucky this, my lucky that.
All that. But professional athletes, in my book that's probably available at dime stores, if dime stores exist anymore,
stand by.
I interviewed a whole, don't look it up. I've taken enough L's from the pizza and all that stuff, okay?
Okay.
You doing Rudy memes on this show. Okay. It's you can get it for cheap, less than $1. But I interviewed a whole bunch of players who I was, friends with and covering at the time, back in the mid-aughts, asking them their pregame routines. Dion would, as you know, would put his uniform on the floor, everything down to his socks and underwear, and he would walk around it in the locker room, thinking of the greatness that was going to come when he put this uniform on. I mean, Terrell Davis, I think, took a bubble bath the night before. That's a fact. Marshall Faulk would take a nap. Had to happen. Honestly, this is what everybody had routines. Every last one of them had routines. And Collinsworth, you know what Collinsworth told me with the routine? He would go up to the ambulance on the field and say, "You're not taking me out of here today."
Interesting.
That's what he told me.
Wow.
That's in the book.
Rich, good news. There's only one left of your book on Amazon. Only one left in stock. Order now.
That's great. Single cell book. Got it.
Just saying.
But the reason why I bring this up is Herbert's been on a roll.
That's what I mean.
Like, is there
like
no
Samson.
concern? I know kids don't know what they don't know, and they feel they're impervious to what normally, but that's bold. You know what this means? And I'm gonna make this about me because it is my show. If the Jets get their first win of the year,
exactly,
because Herbert cut his hair, I'm gonna lose my mind. Does that make me superstitious? Like, what's different? What's different about this week?
Yeah, the guy who's
What's
balling
different?
out, the rookie of the year,
suddenly
cut
the
his
Jets,
hair.
Suddenly the Jets cut him down to size because
Samson.
he got his strength and conditioning coach cut his hair. What are you doing, Justin?
By the way, what if his helmet is like too big and
What
it's
is
like
he's
flopping
not used to
around
it.
now
When's
because
the
he's
last
not
time?
used to it?
Exactly.
Yep.
What are we doing?
What is he doing?
Terrible advice.
It just finally dawned on me. What's different about the Jets this week? It's the quarterback's hair from the other team.
Other team. He's got a Flacco haircut.
Can't throw a pass.
Honestly, he looks like Stand By Me.
He can't get into an R-rated movie right now.
No,
with that
I
hair.
bet.
Can't buy beer, lottery tickets.
Yeah, he looks like the kids that asked me to buy them beer in the Sports Center commercial from James K. Polk High. That's what he looks like. Mr. Eisen, can you buy me some beer? That's what he looks like.
That's great. That's great. That's great.